I mean, if we walked across this field now at this time of day, who would see us, number one, right? And that's the daytime. If it was a night time and there was nobody about, I mean look at the ground. It's soft. The ground is soft. It's not going to be hard to bury somebody out here, and that's why I do believe there's more bodies out in these areas. I think between here and the power station was Fred West's like his little haunting. He knew this area like the back of his hand, yeah. Right, so this is going to be more likely. I don't think Fred started burying people in houses and doing all that until Rose killed Charmaine, and then, you know, bury, and that was from there. It just, for some reason, it all went kind of that way. But what happened about all the periods before then? They can't just have not murdered for a certain amount of time. There's periods where, you know, they've just appeared to have completely stopped. That's not the case. And you've only got to look at history and the way serial killers, they don't stop like that. They keep going. They're relentless. They feed off it. So I think between here and the power station, which isn't a huge distance from here, you know, it's all in the same sort of area. You know, he could have driven within 10-20 minutes to get there, or, you know, and it's not a huge drive, is it, to be able to, you know, and from Gloucester again, it's not a huge drive. And when we've drove here today, it's taken us from Gloucester City half an hour, and that's just taking it steady. So it just, the opportunities for somebody like Fred with his sick, you know, state of mind, that he could have got away with anything around here. And I'm sure living in this area, he would have been fully aware of that. Yeah. Because he could have got, I mean, he probably got away with quite a lot here, you know. Nobody's around to tell you off. Nobody's really around to, you know what I mean? And if they are, and if they do, you'll see them a mile off, so it gives you time to sort of react, doesn't it? But just
lots of trees as well, so you could hide quite easily. Dark spots
everywhere. I mean, you could hide anywhere around here, couldn't you? So not being morbid, I'm trying to get into the mind, really, which is horrible, but I need to try and sort of get to the roots of Fred, and maybe that might sort of in turn give us some more clues as to sort of what, yeah, what type of person he was, what he liked to do. I mean, eventually, if I keep coming up here, I will get speaking to locals. People will speak. I have tried so far, but obviously it's only our first port of call coming up here.
A lot of people though up here now might not necessarily have been around.
No, well, no, people move. Again, a lot of this is newish.
A lot of people, you know, when it all came out, they might have just like, fuck this, you know, he's not moving.
Craziness, isn't it? I don't think it's that. I think it's more the fact that people die, basically, and you know what I mean, because they just like, they don't leave these sort of places, do you know what I mean? But I think obviously when they die, then you don't get the same type of people coming back then. No. You're obviously getting like, probably I mean, you look at these buildings here, probably city folk with a bit of money, like, you know what I mean? Want to have somewhere a little bit out of the way, somewhere nice, somewhere quiet.
It's actually 2-3 cars each on the drive.
Yeah, perfect, isn't it? But from Fred's point of view, it would have been quite boring, I would think, growing up here. Like I said, I certainly know the little village I grew up in. It was about the same, really. Village hall, church. We didn't have a shop. The next village along had the shop. So again, and that was like a 40-minute, 50-minute walk, or a 30-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute cycle with my legs back in the day. Used to take ages, but it was all uphill, you see. Yeah. So a lot of the time it was better to walk it to our shop. rather than cycle it.
Cycle,
Yeah. Right then people, I hope you've enjoyed that little tour. Watch the videos and let us know if there's anything that we're missing, anywhere we need to go back to, or just any information in general would be really, really helpful. So peace and love people, thank you for watching. Cheers.